Today we are creating art inspired by Wassily Kandinsky, using music as our inspiration, a variety of type of lines and color, both warm and cool colors, with chalk pastels. This is an example of a finished product. To complete this artwork, you will need thicker paper, such as paint paper, and we are using India ink, a cup of water, and a paintbrush. To start, you will dip your India ink in the paintbrush without getting paint or ink all the way up the stem of the brush. We'll start by making slow, controlled lines, whether we have a curved line. The lighter you touch your paintbrush to the paper, the thinner your line will be. We can make some thin, wavy lines, and thicker if we press harder with our paintbrush. We could try some broken lines, little dashes. We can try zigzag lines, pressing lighter and harder with our paintbrush. We can make lines that overlap some of our previous lines. We can add shapes, such as a triangle or a circle. We want to make sure that we have some negative space, which is just the white of the paper. When we feel that we are finished, we can put our paintbrush back in the water so it can get clean, and set this to the side so that it can dry. This example I did earlier, and the India ink has dried, so now I'm going to add chalk pastel, and for this one I chose cool colors. So I have blues, purples, and greens for my cool colors. With chalk pastel, we can choose certain areas that we follow the same line that we created with our India ink with the black lines. You can add color onto the paper. Then we can take our finger or a tissue and we can blend that into the paper. Wherever there's more chalk pastel, we'll have bolder color, and where it blends into the paper, it will fade to make a lighter hue. And anytime you need to clean your fingers, we can use a wet paper towel. We can switch colors. Now I want some purple, and add that anywhere on the paper that you would like to have purple. Then I can blend it into the paper. It's okay if it gets on the black. If you have a lot of dust from the chalk pastel, you can take the paper and blow or dust it away from any person. Add more color throughout the paper, anywhere where you want to represent the sounds of music that you hear through the representation of color. What color represents happiness? What color represents being energetic? What color represents sadness or being calm and still? And continue overlapping colors. You can blend them together. I want a light blue and a light green together. I can blend that and create a new color. So this is our cool color paper. It's a little bit messy, but a lot of fun. So let's be mindful of keeping some areas white for our negative space, and our positive space is where you have black and color. When you're finished, you will have a warm color example with reds, orange, yellow, and pinks, and a cool color paper with blues, greens, and purples.